All right, this ain't really how I wanted to start this series, but something better than nothing. So here we have my '03 Chevy Blazer Zr2. Ooh, there we go. I picked this up in 2010 with like 56 something thousand miles on it. Bone ass stock. I did all the work. It's a solid axle swap. We'll get back to that though shortly. But currently I'm in process of doing an LS swap. It's a LQ4, generally found in your 2500 HD Silverados and Sierras, Savannahs and Expresses as well. Some of the Denali's had them. Otherwise, they had the LQ9, the high output motor, which I guess, that's relevant to this as well. I actually wanted an LQ9, but the junkyard ended up sending me a 5.3. So I let them know. They were cool. They sent me a 6.0, but they didn't have an LQ9. They had the LQ4. So for the amount I paid for it and the free shipping and how accommodating they were, it was like whatever. So with the LQ9 versus the LQ4, it's a high compression motor. So you got about another 300. You had 345 horsepower versus the 300. So to combat my loss of power, I got 243 cylinder heads for it. Had a milled down 20,000, so that should bump me to a 10 to 8 to 1 compression ratio versus the LQ9, which would have the 10 to 5 to 1. So I'm gonna get a little extra power out of it. So, and that's versus the factory 9 to 5 to 1. So we're gonna go ahead and pair that with the Texas Speed 220R cam. It's got a 600,000 lift, 111 lobe separation angle. I got that custom ground as opposed to the 110 or the 112. I fuck with numerology and shit. So it was 111. I was like, whatever, let's get it. And it's gonna get a little more chopped than your standard 112 or 114 or whatever people generally get on their cams. So taking that, I don't know how much extra power that's gonna add, but it's gonna be a healthy build. I'd like to do injectors on it as well. We'll see how that all comes together as I proceed with the build, but let me get on with it. So like I said, it's got a solid axle swap. Bear with me, I'm filming backwards now, but this is Dana 44. This was originally out of a 79 Ford F-250. This one has 410 gears in it. And I originally got it as a set with a 14 bolt. But when I moved to New York, I had a slow leak that I didn't address. So I ended up locking up that rear axle, and I ended up having to get another set of axles. So now we got a 14 bolt. Let me swing y'all around back. You know what I mean? You know what a 14 bolt look like. And I did the diff paint on it too, but it's that whack Rust-Oleum shit. Yo, Rust-Oleum, just with the oil-based paint, you get any kind of like solvents, the shit just peel off. And I don't know if y'all saw it on the front, but I had the front paint too. I'll attach photos of what that shit look like. Yo, it look dope, but I'll be doing it again when it's all said and done. But when I got this set of axles, this one came with a 10 bolt, the GM 10 bolt front, or the corporate GM. I don't even know who made this shit, but the corporate 10 bolt front axle. The gentleman actually had that whole axle rebuilt, so it's practically brand new. So I might go ahead and run that axle in this truck, but I'm not sure. I do like the brakes, the Ford brakes better. It's a dual piston caliper as opposed to the bullshit little single piston, but I'm doing oh look, what is this? I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's some goop. I don't even know what the fuck. I'm new to the area, y'all. Just moved into this crib, so I'm just seeing all kinds of shit I've never seen before. I've never lived in such a rural area per se. I mean, I came home, there was a bear in my neighbor's yard the other day and shit. So anyway, on with the story. So I got 513s in this rear axle, and I got a matching front axle that I'm likely gonna put in it. We'll see. Or obviously I'll re-gear this Dana 44, but like to get some air lockers in it eventually. Trying to think what else with this project. We went over the heads, we went over the cam. True dual exhaust. I'm actually gonna do dual valve exhaust cutouts because I haven't seen anybody run those, and I think that'll be a kind of a different way to build the truck. But I'm gonna run, I don't know what muffler, but likely some kind of dual in, dual out muffler, a large body to quiet this thing down. Right now I'm leaning towards the Borla Pro XS or maybe a Borla Touring, but we'll see. And then Obviously, the other half is gonna be straight pipe. But I'm gonna pipe my cutouts all the way to the back. I'm not gonna do that wax shit where everybody just dump that shit under the truck, because I mean, I like it loud, but I like it loud out the back where I'm not gonna have all that crazy drone while I'm driving. So I just think it'll be kind of a cool way to do it. And with the dual valve exhaust, it's literally gonna shut one bank off. So I'll have legit straight pipes, and then I'll have a legit muffler. I don't want any of those I don't want any of that pressure escaping. You know, I feel like with the straight pipes, with a single valve cutout, you're still gonna have some of that pressure flowing into your muffler. It might not be as loud, but I don't know. I'm here to have fun and experiment and see what happens. So, I'm looking forward to continuing this vlog and sharing this build with y'all. And, I'll do my best to answer any questions I receive in the comments. And let's make it happen. I got some other cars too, so this channel gonna be pretty much anything car related. I'm gonna get my hands on it. Let's make it happen.